much Delta V. Delta V is so precious here in the early days, especially if we can break orbit here, Val.
How much total Delta V did you have?
I had like 4,200 and change.
You're probably all right. I think I had 4,700, and then I sat on the launch pad burning a significant amount of Delta V away, wasting till it could launch. And I managed to make it. So
nice. I'm actually going to throttle down a little bit here because it feels like we're fast. I don't know.
Just a fireball rocketing through space here.
All right. Well, we're past
really
10,000 feet
anymore, I guess.
So we're doing pretty good here. We're veering to the west slightly, and I don't know what causes that, but we're gonna slowly tap the aircraft to a heading of 090. We're running out of fuel.
Am I gonna land in the desert, or am I gonna fly past?
My apoapsis is actually almost close to yours here. So at 73,000 feet. So we'll power down completely, jettison this stage to make ourselves lighter. And then we're going to point ourselves entirely on the horizon here and wait for us to get...
Alright, we're no longer burning up. Still not going slow enough to deploy the parachute yet. Should be soon, though. Losing speed quickly here.
Alright, we'll fire our engines now. I don't know. It was based on gut feeling than anything. And then we'll see if we can't get ourselves in orbit here.
Parachute deployed. Turn the SAS off now.
Orbit is widening, like we want it to.
Parachute is open and fully deployed.
Okay, we're gonna get the materials bay in space before we forget here.
I'm super paranoid about our audio now after...
Oh, really?
Yeah, after we lost all that audio the other week. I'm just, like, constantly checking it. I think it's fixed now. I'm pretty sure it's fixed now. I had another random update to OBS happen that I think fixed it, but... So...
I've passed my apoapsis. We're falling down. But let's see if we can't maybe try to correct that by raising our inclination here to like 30 degrees. But I oh, come on. Maybe. Oh, I think we just blew it by a small margin there. It was close. It was worth it,
You
Val.
didn't get orbit?
No, we just ran out of fuel, and it looks like we will splash down somewhere. Obviously in the ocean, but in the I don't even know where to call this region of Kerbal, but All right, Val, good effort. So we'll just kill this stage, point this ship retrograde, and prepare for re-entry.
All right, well, I completed that. Gained a bunch of money. Lost a bunch of reputation.
I only reverted once.
I know. It's actually like you can't see, but for the I'm actually here. Let me switch to that. You can't see, but for the viewers, like I had bumped it up to like the next tier of green, and now it's basically already back down to the blue. So I guess I'll fix that.
All right. We are re-entering the atmosphere here.
Just jack it way the frick up here. So I don't have to do that very often. All right. So we've achieved that. And I guess that's all these early milestone missions achieved. Let's see. We've got explore the Mon, fly by the Mon, test a lander can while orbiting Kerbin. That's actually probably fairly easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably do that. Test liquid suborbital trajectory. Science data from space around Kerbin. Oh, that's what I should do. Hang on, let me see if I have. I would like solar panels. I don't have quite enough science to get the first stage of solar panels. Let's see if I can get enough science to do that. We've got some things we can do here. Still at the Space Center. All right, let's just save this as our standard orbiter. Save, load the untitled spacecraft, and get rid of all this. Get rid of that. Okay. Sciencey things that we haven't done on the launch pad yet would be.
I'm actually gonna have to
this.
Look at the internal avionics here to get my AGL.
Your what?
my above ground level altitude.
Why do you need that?
So I know if I'm because the altitude that it shows on the meter.
I know, but like there's nothing
so
you can do if it's a.
You see, you were talking to me and doubting me, and I crashed into the ocean because I wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
Why didn't you just fire your parachute when it tells you can fire your parachute?
Don't want to wait 1,000 years for the parachute to float down.
Okay. That's why I was confused as to why you needed to see your AGL when. That's only worth 2 science. That's bullshit.
Well, we'll try this again.
All right.
That reputation, it's your fault.
What? That's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
We're doing a YouTube Twitch series. You're supposed to be able to talk and see what you're doing at the same time.
I thought it was obvious why I needed the AGL.
No, it wasn't.
See, the ground is not even all across.
Well, I understand. I understand that, but like that data, like the game doesn't give you that data normally. So I don't know. Look, it looks like I'm approaching the ground pretty quickly. Maybe I should deploy that parachute.
All right, we're gonna, once we get up to a little bit, we're gonna throttle down a little less this time.
Do we have wheels? I doubt we have wheels. I would really like wheels, though.
Just throttle down one notch here.
Landing gear. Not, well, sorry, struts. Landing struts. No wheels, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's really unfortunate. I would very much like to have wheels.
And I don't know what's giving this thing this... Like, Val, are you slumping all the way over to the left-hand side? Is that what's going on here?
Maybe... I am not really... I'm not really sure. I need like 7 science. Test something landed at Kerbal. I can do that. Suborbital trajectory. Lander can in orbit. Trajectory over the Mon. Ferry a VIP to her destination. I don't really think I want to do that. Alright, let's start with this. Test this, whatever, from the launch pad, I guess.
No. My apoapsis is slightly lower from when I launched this time, but I've got much more of a westward velocity than, or excuse me, eastward velocity than I did before. The last time I attempted this mission. I was also fighting with the craft a little bit more than I wanted to, but... Oops, that is the wrong button. There we go.
Alright, I'm going to take this science data from space around Kerbal, and then... wasn't there a test? Yeah, there's a test the lander can while orbiting Kerbal. So, what we want to do is we want to open up our standard orbiter. I want to detach this mess, get rid of that guy. Slap that on there. Just get rid of... no, we can take all of this. It's fine. Alright, we need a... Put one of these guys on here. Like there. Need a parachute.
Alright, come on, Val. We're getting there. Come on. Let's see that orbit grow. I think we did a little bit better this time. Maybe. Oh. Our apoapsis moved. We have... Oh. God, that is very, very close. But...
Just not enough delta V.
No. Like, I have 3 fuel units left. And even if I got it, I'd be stuck up here.
Yeah. Probably just need to bump up your total delta V amount a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll run our experiments here, Val. Actually, I don't think she can EVA. Oh, no, she can EVA.
Really?
I
didn't think we could do that yet.
I don't think we could either.
I haven't done any EVAs because I was under the impression we could not do that yet. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
All right, well, let's just point this thing retrograde. Whee! Doesn't want to point retrograde. Just wants to sit and flap. There's that much fuel left. All right, we pointed it at retrograde-ish. I really wish you could kind of like close the material labs. The material lab, I just don't... Oh, I didn't have RCS on. That would be why. I wish you could close the material lab. I just don't like the fact that it stays open during re-entry. Alright, let's just time accelerate till we hit the atmosphere. Boom, we've hit the atmosphere.
Alright. Apoapsis is climbing.
Oh, there's buttons in the cockpit that do stuff, like turn on your SAS, turn on your RCS.
Uh-huh.
I think one of these buttons might be a stage. Oh, there's a light button. There's a TWR button, or TWR light. I don't know what that means. That means there's a fuel light and it's red. So,
Probably
which tells me that I'm out of fuel. Yes, and I am out of fuel. All right, we got ourselves, we're burning ourselves up through the atmosphere here. 44,000 meters and falling.